Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina is projected to be the fastest growing suburb of Raleigh over the next 10 years, and it has a lot to offer already with tons of new development coming. So here's a very quick guide that gives you everything you need to know about living in Fuquay-Varina. Fuquay-Varina is based in a historically rural community located about 30 minutes southwest of Raleigh and just south of the popular Holly Springs. Back in 2005, Fuquay only had a population of around 12,000 people. Today it has around 50,000 people, and it's projected to nearly double its population over the next 10 years. The west side of Raleigh is very popular, driven in part by its proximity to the famous Research Triangle Park. Cary and Apex are the closest to RTP, and as those have increased in price, people have migrated towards more affordable housing in Holly Springs and now into Fuquay-Varina. The town has a historic downtown area that grew around the railroad that runs right through it. Its unique name originates from William Fuquay, who bought 1,000 acres and began developing in the area. This led him to finding a mineral spring that was said to have healing powers. And with the railroad going right through it, the word traveled fast and the spring brought many into the area. The train station was named Varina Station, after the post office, which name was inspired by a Civil War veteran pen pal and eventual wife's nickname of Varina. So there is so much history in Fuquay's downtown, and it remains a great place to dine, shop, and relax today. Most people work outside of Fuquay-Varina in either Raleigh or RTP, but Fuquay has attracted a variety of manufacturing plants like John Deere, TE Connectivity, Bob Barker Company, and South Bend, and has the corporate headquarters for Fidelity Bank and Apex Instruments. So its rural area and historically cheap land have made it an attractive location for years. To get into downtown Raleigh, Highway 401 is the typical go-to and can get backed up during rush hour, but plan for a 30-minute drive without traffic and a 45-minute or so drive during rush hour. To RTP, most people travel up Highway 55 through Holly Springs, where they pick up I-540. That stretch of I-540 isn't too crowded in general, but Highway 55 can get backed up. So expect anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to get to RTP, depending on the time of day. For entertainment, Fuquay mostly relies on its local brewery and restaurant scene. While it has all of your major fast food restaurants along Highway 401, it prides itself on the many locally owned businesses like the great breakfast, coffee, and atmosphere of the Mill, the comfort food of Russ of Maine, and the highly rated Nils Mediterranean. The Vicious Fishes tap room and kitchen offers great beer and food, and its Fainting Goat and Mason Jar Tavern are both popular places to grab a drink as well. But Fuquay is most well known for its Aviator Brewing, which has a tap house, kitchen, and a smokehouse across 2 different restaurants. It's a very popular craft beer location, and it's nearing completion of a massive expansion that will turn into an entertainment destination with multiple bars, restaurants, open space for concerts, and so much more. For shopping, it has many of your brand name stores like Walmart, TJ Maxx, and Kohl's. The closest Target is around 15 minutes away in Holly Springs, but there are plans for the development of a new shopping center that will be anchored by Target in the next few years. There's also several large grocery stores that are commonly found around, like Food Lion and Harris Teeter. But if you want the true Fuquay-Varina experience, shopping around in the locally owned stores throughout Fuquay's downtown is a must. For outdoor entertainment, Fuquay-Varina has a solid park system for its current population, but will definitely need to continue to upgrade it as it grows. It has several parks with playgrounds highlighted by the new Fleming Loop Recreational Park, the Honeycutt Road Park and Playground, and the Fuquay-Varina Community Center. All of those parks have large sports fields for recreational and youth sports, and there are a couple more locations throughout Fuquay like Action Park just outside of downtown. And there really aren't many long greenways to really ride on, but there are a few short ones spread around. For housing, there are some apartments spread throughout Fuquay-Varina with the average rent for 1 to 2 bedroom units ranging in the $1,400 to $1,800 range. And most of Fuquay-Varina's living involves single-family homes and neighborhoods. Overall, the average home price in Fuquay-Varina is around $520,000 with a price per square foot of $220. This has definitely risen quite a bit over the past 5 years, as it's now closer to the middle of the pack amongst Raleigh's suburbs from a pricing perspective. It has few more established neighborhoods like Bentwins, Meadowview, and Ballantyne, but the main draw to Fuquay is its abundance of new construction neighborhoods. They are popping up everywhere and are now offering homes at a much higher price point than a little further out. With Fuquay itself, most of the new construction homes are on the more affordable side, but are built close together on smaller lots. One of the most popular neighborhoods in the area is North and South Lakes, which is new construction that comes with great amenities, highlighted by a massive lake with walking trails around it. And Forest Bluffs is a new neighborhood and a good location within Fuquay that has higher end homes. Neighborhoods like McLaurin Farms and Cotton Farms are a little bit further out but offer more luxurious new construction homes on larger lots, and the new Serenity neighborhood has a really cool pool area. Finishing up with the schools, Fuquay is mainly in the Wake County public school system, and it's known to have some good quality schools. There are some newer neighborhoods south of downtown Fuquay-Varina that are in the Harnett County public school system. Many of the schools are newly constructed, so you do have the added benefit of brand new facilities. But if you're looking for private or charter options, there aren't quite as many around Fuquay as some of the other suburbs closer to Raleigh. Looking to the future, Fuquay is growing rapidly, but there is quite a bit of both residential and commercial development happening to keep up with the demand. But as with other areas around Raleigh, traffic will continue to be a challenge as Highway 401 and Highway 55 will continue to get more and more backed up. But if you're okay with being a little bit further out for now, Fuquay is definitely poised to fill in, and due to the new section of I-540, no doubt will appreciate quite a bit over the next 10 to 15 years. If you're interested in Fuquay-Varina, please don't hesitate to reach out, or you can also learn about more of the different suburbs of Raleigh by checking out our quick guide that explains the differences in the various Raleigh suburbs. Thank you for watching.